When did you start smoking dope? When did you start smoking marijuana?
When?
Yeah. Dude, get your hair out of your face. Yeah. I'm better. I can see you now. I can pretty much paint the picture of your life for the next 5 years. Okay. You are like the poster child for Mr. Laid Back. Wow. You got me with your logic on that one.
All right, folks. Today we got Judge Oakley facing off against a cocky stoner kid who thinks he's a star of some courtroom drama. This guy's completely off the rails, acting like the rules don't apply to him. But Judge Oakley is about to hit him with a reality check he won't forget. Let's jump into it. And tell me in the comments, do you think this kid will finally listen, or is he just going to walk out and light up another blunt?
Come on up, Mr. Vick. Mr. Vick, are you going forward today without benefit of a court-appointed attorney? Where's your attorney then? Who's your attorney?
I don't have one.
Then you're doing it without one, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to do it without one, or you want to talk to one of ours?
I'll do it without one.
Okay. Dude, get your hair out of your face. Yeah. I'm better. I can see you now. All right. All right. I've got a ticket here, and the prosecutor says you're going to plead responsible to double parking, and we're going to dismiss a misdemeanor charge of reckless. Is that correct?
Yes.
That's the way you want to resolve this today?
Yeah, miss.
Okay. How old are you?
Let me see.
All right. I understand you're almost done with school.
Yes, sir.
Then what's your plan?
I've been trying to get a job ever since I was 7.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Where have you been trying to get a job?
I'm trying to get a job at the service yard at Holiday Inn at the apartments.
Okay. Why do I have a ROA for a double parking? And we've already got a double ROA for it? Oh,
So everything.
it's confusing. No, it's not the way I'm used to saying it. I thought we had 2 tickets going. Okay. All right. Where else have you looked?
I looked at the bait shop in Logo,
Okay.
and I also looked at Walmart and Buffalo Wild Wings.
And nobody's hiring you?
Well, Walmart, I don't know, but I can't get a response from Buffalo Wild Wings, and I'm trying to go to the holidays.
Okay. Okay. All right. You got a driver's license?
No, sir.
Yeah, transportation is going to be an issue then. All right. So what's your long-term plan? Done with high school, then what?
I'm trying to be an engineer.
So you're going to school somewhere.
Hopefully, that's.
Where and when?
Well, I graduate this year, and maybe I hope to go to college. Maybe by the time I'm 19.
Okay. What are you waiting for?
Nothing really.
Then why aren't you going to college now? As soon as you graduate?
I'm trying to finish school right now.
No, as soon as you graduate.
As soon as I graduate.
Yeah. Why aren't you planning on being in school somewhere in the fall?
I mean, I really didn't think about that, but
When did you start smoking dope?
I mean, let's be real. This dude's probably been smoking since birth. The doctor cut the umbilical cord, and he lit a blunt right after. You don't need a degree to see it. His eyes are barely open. He's moving in slow motion like he's buffering in real life, and he's got that classic, I have no clue where I am face. This man is full-blown stoner mode, and the only thing he seems to care about is the Zaza. Now, being laid back is one thing, but showing up to court looking like you just ripped a gravity bong? That's wild. Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if he's high right now. But, hey, what do you think? Drop your take in the comments. I'm curious if anyone else is seeing what I'm seeing.
When did you start smoking marijuana?
when?
Yeah.
2 years ago,
Okay. How often you hit it?
that often,
What's that mean?
like barely.
What's that mean? Give me a frequency, brother. Once a month, once a week.
Speak.
Okay. All right. So on this file, you're not working now, so I'm not going to give you money. I'm not going to charge you fines and costs. I'm going to charge you community service hours. But I also have to give you a little lecture. Dude, I've been doing this a long time. All right? I can pretty much paint the picture of your life for the next 5 years if you don't do something drastic. Okay. You are like the poster child for Mr. Laid Back. All right. If you're talking about going to school when you're 19, I can guarantee when you're 21, you'll still be talking about going back to school. Guaranteed. I mean, I would bet $100 of mine against one of yours that by then you could come back and we'd still have this conversation about your planning on it. Okay. If you were my nephew, I would put you in a car. I would drive you over to Canton on Ford Road. I would walk you into the recruiting office where you can talk to the Army, the Navy, the Coast Guard, Air Force. They're all in one building. And I would have you go door to door to door and find out what they could offer you if you sign up. Because that's what you need to do. You need to completely shake up your life to make something happen. Have you ever considered it? And I know you don't want to cut your hair, but it'll grow back. Have you ever considered it? Why not? Why? Because that's a valid reason. Wow, you got me with your logic on that one. Listen to me. How are you going to pay for engineering school?
Okay, well, if I get a job, I can pay for it.
No, you can't. You can't pay for an engineering degree working at Walmart. You can't. If you join the military, they'll send you to college. You know, every one of the branches of our armed forces have engineers. There are Army engineers, there are Navy engineers. That's a plan, dude. You don't have a plan.
Okay, well, the officer that got fired, well, I did have a plan. The officer that got fired, he should be able to get something.
Officer got you fired.
Yeah.
Okay, where were you working?
The USC fellow.
Okay, and how did you mean a cop?
Yeah.
How did the cop get you fired?
He was a member at the USC, and when it happened, I guess he thought he had to reach the.
You mean when this happened? Okay. All right. Okay. So I'll give you that. Okay. How's that change what we're talking? We're not talking about this case now. We're talking about your life. How's the cop getting you fired determine whether or not you can afford to go to engineering school?
Because I would have had a job to pay for.
The BYC isn't going to pay for 4 years of college, dude. What were you making? $15 an hour?
I mean, I was making about 14,000 a year, so I mean,
that ain't even going to cover tuition.
This dude really said he makes $14,000 a year and was planning on going to college if he didn't get fired from his little job. Like, come on. That's the same energy as saying, I was totally going to be a brain surgeon, but McDonald's let me go. I'm just not buying it. Honestly, I kind of feel bad for him, though. It's pretty clear he doesn't have a strong male role model in his life. Someone to teach him how to carry himself. Most judges don't show much sympathy, but you can tell Judge Oakley actually cares. The way he's talking to this kid, he's trying to get through to him. But if we're keeping it real, I don't think it's going to work. This kid seems locked into his mindset. College? I doubt he ever makes it there. And even if he does, he's the type to drop out as soon as someone tells him what to do. Teachers, officers, judges. This guy has zero respect for authority. He just doesn't care.
Okay, well, I'm also adopted, so, you know, the state let me for it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll see you again. 30 hours community service. Have it done by February 1st. Goodbye.
Honestly, I don't think this kid's going to change a thing. He's probably going to go home, light up the za, and act like none of this ever happened. And that's the saddest part. So many young guys out here are just lost. No direction, no discipline. Just drifting through life, making one bad decision after another. When there's no strong male role model around, this is what happens. No one's there to teach them how to handle responsibility, how to move smart, or even how to carry themselves with basic self-respect. Instead, they show up to court acting like it's a game, like the judge is going to dap them up and send them on their way. But that's not how the justice system works. Judge Oakley was spot on. He's probably going to see this kid again, and you can just tell this guy doesn't care, but hey, that's just my take. What do you think? Should we feel bad for this guy, or is he just setting himself up to fail? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're into content like this, make sure to like and subscribe. I post daily, so stay tuned. Appreciate you all for watching, and as always, take care.